All right, let's see if Pete Alonso, who's down in the dugout as the DH tonight with the earpiece in. Pete, can you hear us?
Oh, yeah, loud and clear now.
Oh, beautiful. All right. Well, thanks for doing this. We appreciate it.
No, appreciate you guys having me.
Give me a little feel for where the Mets are. I don't mean tonight, but just in general. What's this year been like for you with the new manager, et cetera?
I mean, it's been really exciting, not just like from a staff standpoint, but player personnel as well. I mean, having a lot of new, fresh faces come in, and it's just been really exciting because we have so much talent. And then also when you mix talent with guys pulling in the same direction, it just creates this unbelievable environment, and it's so fun to play every single night.
Is this what you would do during a game? Not that you DH all the time, but do you watch very closely and kind of do a little play-by-play in your own mind?
Yeah, absolutely. I think understanding the flow of the game and how it's unfolding, I think is incredibly important, because the one thing I don't want to do is just go up there like I'm pinch hitting 4 times. I want to be super engaged in the game and just be locked in, because the game can tell you a lot just by watching. Like for example, knowing how the opponent is gonna pitch, not just you, but the entire squad. So if you can go up there with a plan and watch what he's feeling, watch what the opponent is doing, you can have a really good understanding of what you're going to get in that next at bat.
Have you learned a lot from Showalter, and maybe share some of the examples of things that you're like, how do you ever see that? Where'd you come up with that?
Well, I can't necessarily come up with an example on top of my head, but the one thing that he does, he doesn't necessarily try and reinvent the wheel, but what he does, he has a very unique perspective on the game, and it's a pretty simplistic and realistic approach. And you take what the game gives to you, and pretty much the one thing he loves to do is just see what team is you're up against that day, because I mean, whether they're hit well or their body language, he goes a lot based on feel and past experience, but also the way that he's blending our analytics and all the research and development that we have. He's doing an unbelievable job. So he's using his old school experience. I mean, he's been around the game for years and years, but he's just been absolutely incredible. Guys, we got one of my favorite teammates here. Jeff McNeil wants to say hello to everybody. He wants to say to his dog Willow back at home. Real quick question: What is the movie that you've been watching the most today, or have been watching the most the past couple weeks? What's your favorite movie?
I don't know.
Why not?
I'll give you. Go with Chaz. Go with Wedding Crashers.
Wedding Crashers.
Well, I've been watching Wedding Crashers.
Yeah, he's been watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's his new hit / home run celebration.
Living the dream.
Living the dream every day.
Living the dream.
Viviendo el sueño.
Meatloaf. Mom, meatloaf.
I don't want to say the second part of that line.
Right now, Pete, we're looking at you and McNeil from last night in the rain with the Living the Dream dance.
Oh yes. That's a fun one. Jeff started to do it. I don't know, the past couple days, and I thought it'd be really fun to do it back at him. How am I different?
How are you different now than you are during the Derby?
Well, right now it's a little bit different, but during the Derby, it's. I mean, when I did that interview with guys, I was really pumped up and just locked in and focused. Like for me, I kind of have my attack plan ready to go. So going through and at bat is more of a mental battle and a power of discipline, where the home run derby, even though you have to have discipline and endurance, but also it's more of a physical event. But this right here, it's almost a chess battle.
You're fortunate, Pete. You're having a terrific year offensively. How much of a nightmare would it be to face your own staff?
Well, I mean, we got some of the best arms out there, and I mean, it's crazy because we got Jake DeGrom, Max Scherzer, and Tyler McGill resting up and rehabbing. So, I mean, when those guys come back, it's going to be scary for opposing hitters. I faced those guys in lives in spring, and man, it's really not fun when you're trying to get your timing, especially that early in the year. I always try to think along with the game, because if you think along, you don't really get surprised as much. I mean, the reason why baseball is unbelievable, because if you go to the yard every single day, you're going to see something new. And you can have as much experience as Skip, as Buck, and you'll see something new every single day.
Absolutely.
And then also, one funny thing that you can count on is that there's always one foul ball between the legs every single game. It doesn't matter who. That's almost like an automatic.
Huh.
Looks a lot easier from up here, Pete.
Yeah, down here the strike zone's just a theory, but when you have the nice little floaty box, it's a definitive thing.
A theory.
No, it's all about perception. The strike zone, when you think about it, the catcher, the pitcher, the hitter, or 4 people, and the umpire all perceive it differently.
Pete, would you be in favor in the future of an automatic strike zone, robot umpires?
I mean, I haven't really seen the auto strike zone like perfected. If I saw it perfected, then for sure. But I think that there's a lot of bugs that need to be worked out right now. But it's interesting. There's our 2 ball. Pick, yeah, good boy.
This conversation when a runner gets to first base.
I had a really good I mean, Bryce is a really good conversationalist, believe it or not. I always enjoy when he's over there. But honestly, like, I don't enjoy the damage he does to us, but I enjoy our conversations.
You already have a plan, Pete, for when you go up next half inning?
To be honest, guys, I'm not gonna have this earpiece in. You're just gonna hear just kind of like maybe some self-talk, or hopefully, because I don't want to lose this expensive piece of equipment that's in my ear. And I don't want the ground screw to go searching for it.
No. We would never ask you to wear the earpiece when you're at the plate. Just keep the microphone. We're out of your ear, brother.